We've seen an assortment of spring sports so far, but we're only halfway through the season. So let's get you caught up on everything that's going on in part one of this two-part preview. Kevin Jackman has more.
This feature is brought to you by Belgio's Catering, a tradition of excellence.
We begin our preview with the state champions of Neuqua Valley, the Wildcats girls badminton team returning most of last year's state qualifiers, including top singles player Lauren Ho and top double pairings Eva Chen and Sophia Lee. Naperville North took home the third place trophy last year, but lost many decorated seniors. Juniors, now seniors, Claire Jiang and Stephanie Chang made the double quarterfinals last year. Waubonsie is young and rising. Shaluman Oharan leads the squad as a sophomore. She took home a fifth place medal last year, Waubonsie's first ever at state. Siri Nair returns for Naperville Central. The senior finished sixth place at state a year ago. To boys volleyball, Bennett Academy brings a young but long and talented team into 2016. A regional champion last year, the Red Wings lose conference MVP Mark Schussler, but return all-conference performers Jackson Van Ekeren and Ben Mazza. Naperville North also took home a regional championship a year ago and bring back top three hitters Michael Jennings, Casey Hiller, and Philippe Russian. Naperville Central will miss star Jack Burton, but setter Jeremy Parker looks to lead the balanced squad, dedicating the 2016 season to former teammate Matt Skoronsky, who passed away last summer. Neuqua returns a lot of its 2015 team, given the Wildcats' depth and experience. Metea Valley, with a mix of youth and veteran leadership of Alec McKinney, should improve on its 2015 campaign. Waubonsie turns to new head coach Noel Soto to combine the key returning pieces with the team's young talent. Naperville Central boys gymnastics is led by senior Ryan Durkin, who has battled injuries the last 2 years but is always a strong state contender, especially on the pommel horse. North is thrilled to have senior Udai Okabe return from a broken femur to complement Greg Leeson and John Heats. Neuqua Valley boys water polo made a great run to the sectional final last year, and with Joey DeLosandro on their side, anything is possible for the Wildcats. Metea Valley is an improved team, showcased by goaltender Riley Byrne, whose 22 saves against St. Charles North last week is second all-time in the state record book. Naperville North is a perennial top 10 power, with all-ILLpolo.com first-teamer Cole Jacobs leading the way. But Naperville Central is the class of the area. Currently the undefeated top 10 team in the state, Central has already taken down powerhouse Stevenson and St. Ignatius. Kyle Jackson and Nick Walker are just two of the key players amongst the loaded Red Hawk roster. Just like the boys, Naperville Central girls water polo emerge as the favorites to come out of the Metea sectional. Kayla Cotto and Emily Westlove help guide the Red Hawks. Naperville North will miss a lot of talent from last year's 27-4 team, but Katie Horn and Caitlin Holzer look to leave legacies of their own. Neuqua Valley is always in the mix, and this year the Wildcats are looking to find their way through the challenging Metea sectional. Speaking of, Metea Valley is near the bottom of the standings, but the improving Mustangs picked up a key sectional seeding win over St. Charles North last week. Waubonsie Valley went 2-24 in 2013 and improved to 14-14 last season. The Warriors hope to continue that upward trend and look to build on the fifth place sectional finish in 2015. Out of the pool and onto the pitch, 17-5-2 a year ago, the Bennett Red Wings will miss the services of four graduating conference players and U.S. Under-17 national team pool player Carrie Abello, who is playing club this year. Four-year starter Ellie Bumpus is an all-conference returner. Hard to imagine the Huskies soccer program without Abby Boswell, but they still have loads of D1 scoring talent with Maddie Krejci and Alexis Dandridge. Morgan Krause and Emily Wilhelm are also defensive stoppers. A team that thrives with defense and depth, the Red Hawks are off to a strong start in 2016, having allowed more than one goal only once this year. Waubonsie Valley was stunned in the regional final last year and will have lots of talent to replace, but that's what the Warriors do. Paige Philippek, with her 32 goals in 2015, returns for Dub V. Sarah Griffin and Maggie Rowe will carry the load as well. Metea Valley returned to the sectional final for the second straight year, defeating rival Waubonsie for the first time ever in the regional final. Goalie Amy Ahern and skilled junior Jade Erickson-Russo looked to nab that elusive sectional plaque for the Mustangs. Finally, Neuqua Valley made an incredible run to the state championship game in 2015, knocking off Naperville North and Mattia before falling to New Trier in the championship. Only 3 starters returned, but there is a bevy of young talent to fill the gaps of inexperience. We'll be back later in the week with part 2 of our spring preview. For Naperville Sports Weekly, I'm Kevin Jackman.